Hello, friends. Welcome to the Juicebox Podcast. From my family to yours, I want to wish you a happy holiday.
Hey, I'm Shannon, and I was on that episode 500 and something, that crazy mom from Texas, and this is my update.
This episode of the Juicebox Podcast is sponsored by Skin Grip, durable, skin-safe adhesive that lasts. Your diabetes devices, they can fall off easily sometimes, especially when you're bathing or very active. When those devices fall off, your life is disrupted, and it costs you money. But Skin Grip patches, they keep your devices secure. Skin Grip was founded by a family directly impacted by type 1, and it's trusted by hundreds of thousands of individuals living with diabetes. Juicebox Podcast listeners are going to get 20% off of their first order by visiting skingrip.com/juicebox. While you're listening, please remember that nothing you hear on the Juicebox Podcast should be considered advice, medical or otherwise. Always consult a physician before making any changes to your healthcare plan or becoming bold with insulin. This episode of the Juicebox Podcast is brought to you by my favorite diabetes organization, Touched by Type 1. Please take a moment to learn more about them at touchedbytype1.org on Facebook and Instagram. touchedbytype1.org. Check out their many programs, their annual conference, awareness campaign, their D-Box program, Dancing for Diabetes. They have a dance program for local kids, a golf night, and so much more. touchedbytype1.org. You're looking to help, or you want to see people helping people with type 1? You want touchedbytype1.org. Today's episode is also sponsored by Tandem Mobi, the impressively small insulin pump. Tandem Mobi features Tandem's newest algorithm, Control IQ Plus technology. It's designed for greater discretion, more freedom, and improved time and range. Learn more and get started today at tandemdiabetes.com/juicebox. Today's episode is also sponsored by the Eversense 365. The Eversense 365 has exceptional accuracy over 1 year and is the most accurate CGM in the low range that you can get. EversenseCGM.com/juicebox.
Hey, I'm Shannon, and I was on that episode 500 and something, that crazy mom from Texas, and this is my update.
This is what it was. Wait, hold on. Actually was called Crazy Mom from Texas.
It was, because you nicknamed me Crazy Mom from Texas.
I don't remember why. Do you remember why?
Oh, I do. I do. Yep. Do you want me to tell you that
I want
story?
you to tell me what you said that made me comfortable enough to call you crazy when I don't know you.
No. Okay, well, I guess I should clarify that a little better. Technically, I said it first and you just ran with it. So it's okay. I can own my level of crazy. But way back when, and honestly, I couldn't even tell you the year, but it's been a minute. It's been several years that we did this episode. And my husband and I were on a night away in a hotel when my father-in-law was watching Nathan, my type 1 diabetic at the time. And it was supposed to be like just us stepping away because life was just, with type 1 diabetes, was just insane. Mm-hmm. And I had hit a breaking point with type 1. And I was like, let me message this random guy who runs a podcast who's like famous in the type 1 community. Let me ask him for help. So I did. And you responded actually shockingly fast. And I was like, hey, I'm this crazy mom from Texas. I need help. And there you were.
Well, I am. What a story where I sound lovely. That's really the kinds of stories we need.
Yeah, no, you actually were very lovely. You helped us bolus for Chick-fil-A, and it was great. And
wait, you said something a second ago, and it was probably just a slip of the tongue. But you said my type 1 diabetic at the time. He doesn't know
at the time. No, I know that didn't. I realized after I said that.
Yeah, he hasn't been cured, has he?
He's still type 1. No,
okay.
He hasn't. No, I wish, but no, he's still type 1.
Shannon's back on the show to say she's found the cure. This is awesome.
Oh, sorry. No. I really wish that was the case.
I didn't want people.
No, I didn't want people who were paying
attention to get the wrong idea. That's all.
I know. Sorry.
Okay.
I think I was on the track of saying he was around, well, he was 9 when he was diagnosed. And I think he was around like maybe 10, 11 at the time. And I went to start to say the age, like 10 at the time, and it just came out wrong.
I know what happened. It's okay. I'm just teasing you. What are your thoughts? Will we be able to call this one still crazy in Texas when we're done, or have things gotten better?
Oh, no, things have gotten better. I mean, I still own my level of crazy, but we're not in Texas anymore. We moved to East Tennessee. So I can still be the crazy mom from East Tennessee or Tennessee or whatever.
My crazy move to Tennessee.
Yeah.
Why is it important to tell me it's East Tennessee?
Oh, well, I guess, Tennessee. Well, they separate Tennessee obviously into West, Middle, and East here. I've learned this since
they do that?
I've moved here.
Okay.
So yes. So like in Middle Tennessee is like Murfreesboro. I think like East is obviously where I am. West is what's on the other side? Not Knoxville, the other one. I always forget. It's on the other side. It's on the west side.
I don't know.
It's escaping me right now.
My brain is busy going, Tennessee. So soon it's going to start singing with that song. So you moved from Texas to Tennessee. You brought some of your crazy with you, but it's not as bad as it used to be. How long has your son had diabetes at this point?
7 years. So he was 9 when he was diagnosed, and he is now 16.
Wow. How does that make you feel?
Oh my God, it makes me feel old. It's a different level of stress. I guess I'll say that. Like I worry differently now, is that he's only got like a year and a half left of high school. And then what? It's a whole new level of like worry, concern. So that's why I say the crazy is still there.
Is there some ADHD with you or with him? I forget.
He's ADHD. My husband's ADHD, but I probably have a touch of the ADD.
Oh, just a touch of it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
A touch, yeah.
A smattering. How does it show up with you? How does it show up with your son?
School is a struggle for him, and it always has been, but diabetes has made that extra hard. For me, it's just like focus. I just noticed that now as I've gotten older and like this lovely perimenopausal phase, I've just noticed the ADD has just attention has kind of just gotten worse, but it definitely shows up in his blood sugar.
Okay. How old are you now?
45.
45. It's upon you, the change?
It is upon me.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
How long have you been in the fight?
I don't know. I would say 40 was the downhill point. Like that's when it kind of all started. And then definitely the last 2 years since we moved. And I don't know if it's like stress or what, but
sweaty, trouble sleeping, weight. How's it getting you?
Well, so I have Hashimoto's also. Oh. I joke that in our family, it's the Russian roulette of autoimmune diseases. Which one are you going to get? And so mine is Hashimoto's. And that definitely doesn't help with the weight. I started taking the semaglutide shot, so that's helped.
Awesome. Have you lost, how long have you been doing the GLP?
A year, just about a year. And I've lost 20 pounds, which I'm 5'3". I'm not a large person. I just wanted to get back to, I really only need to lose like 20 pounds, but I just couldn't. Like I exercised every single day. I used my Peloton and I couldn't, it was just a pound here, another pound here, another pound here.
Kept coming.
And so, it would, no matter what I did, and I don't eat unhealthy, I need to drink more water. That's my fault. But
I'm laughing because I pulled out a cup this morning and I was like, I'm going to fill this with water. And then I didn't. Can you tell me how much you weigh? Is that too much?
Yeah. Well, now I weigh 122. So actually
Where you want to be or getting close? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's right. I think that's perfect for me. Like I said, I'm 5'3". So you put it on and there's not a lot of places for it to go.
Yeah.
And so it was really starting to get to me. So, 20 pounds over 2 years.
How would you say the GLP helped? Was it in your head? Was it in your stomach? Was it other ways?
The food noise, for sure. And everybody talks about that, but like, you're just hungry all the time. I'm not as hungry anymore, but I will say, and I don't know if everybody's like this or if this was just me, it is not a quick fix. Like it took me 2 months to lose 5 pounds. And I was like, I'm not giving up. Like I said, for a year, I was already exercising and eating right, trying to drink more water, and I lost nothing. And finally I was like, I don't care. I'm just going to try this. And it just makes you not as hungry.
I've been hungry once in like the last 4 months, I think. And it's because I missed my shot. I talked about it recently on an episode. I was driving home from somewhere and I was like, God, I think I'm getting sick. My stomach hurts. And then it took me.
Turns out you were hungry.
Literally, it's like, oh God, I'm going to get sick. I was like, I have to go somewhere 2 weeks from now. I hope that doesn't happen. And then it hit me. I was like, oh, I'm not sick. This isn't nausea. I'm hungry. I didn't realize. I haven't felt hungry in so long. I didn't really know what it was like. So yeah. So I ate something and then remembered that I didn't give myself the injection. Where do you keep your TSH?
Oh, I just had that drawn. I just saw the results. It just came in yesterday. I want to say it was like 1.5. I will say, honestly, like everything is in range, but I don't feel any better. I'm exhausted all the time. And they're just like, I don't know.
Well, have you asked the doctor about adding a Cytomel, T3 to it?
So yeah, I'm on Synthroid now, and I was on liothyronine. One of my physicians put me on that because they said and I also had a hysterectomy. So they're like, oh, you had a hysterectomy and you're over 40. You can't convert the 3 to the 4. I'm like, okay, whatever. So they put me on the liothyronine, but just a small dosage of it. And I never felt any different. I still don't. So then we moved here. I will say the medical system, I think overall, at least here, is 10 years behind. So my PCP was like, why don't you just try the Synthroid and just see if that makes a difference? I'm like, fine. At this point, what is it?
Shannon, stop. They were giving you T3, but not T4?
No, just liothyronine. And
I don't know that name. Are you saying what are you saying to me?
No. Levothyroxine. So I call it Synthroid. It's just easier to say. But I can't find it now. But no, it's, I don't know, liothyronine. I thought it was the 4. I thought that's what it was.
Well, I'm trying to figure it out.
I'd have to Google it,
Yeah, liothyronine sold under the brand name Cytomel. Okay, Cytomel. You were taking Cytomel.
Oh,
right.
okay.
But this was the generic of it.
Yes.
And you took how much? Would they give you 0.25?
You sure could ask me all these questions, wouldn't you?
I mean, you came on the podcast, not me.
Yeah, no, sorry. 5 mics.
Oh, you were doing 5, not 2. Okay.
Yeah. And 75 of levothyroxine.
And so your TSH is where they like it. They hit you with the Cytomel. The Cytomel didn't change anything for you.
No. And I even tried to double it. I was like, let me try it for a little bit. And I took 10. So I took 2 of the liothyronines.
What are you, the nutty professor?
I was like, listen.
I wonder what 2 of these would do.
It'll be fine.
Honestly, if you took 2 of them and you didn't feel anything, that's pretty telling, actually. How's your vitamin D? How's your iron?
They checked both those, but that's probably been closer to a year ago that they checked it. My vitamin D is usually always low, but I've been really good about taking one every day.
Good.
So it's back in. And the iron, no, I never have a problem with iron or my red blood cell count. I never have a problem with that.
Do you happen to know where your ferritin is? I know that's a weird question.
I will say they drew that because when I went to her, I was like, draw it all. I don't care. Figure out why I'm so tired. And because I remember you talking about that. You have to get infusions, right?
I don't anymore. GLP fixed it.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, because listen, I'm guessing because I have absolutely no medical background, but I'm guessing what happened is as my digestion slowed down and things started going through me correctly, I'm actually now absorbing the nutrients that I'm eating. So I have not had an iron infusion since I've been on a GLP.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Huh. Well,
but I know you don't know it off the top of your head, but go back and look at it at some point, okay?
Yeah, I know it was in range, whatever that is.
Please don't worry about the range. If your ferritin was under 70, that might be your answer right there to being tired. Especially, and the lower it gets, they're still going to tell you it's in range.
I wrote that down. I'll go back and look.
Yeah,
I log into that.
Check into it. It's worth looking into.
Yeah.
Because you're exhausted constantly.
All the time. Yeah.
It's been your whole life or just recently?
No, just since I was diagnosed with Hashimoto's, which was only been 4 years ago.
Okay. Who else in your family has it?
My dad has hyperactive thyroid. He had his irradiated, and he also has type 1.
Okay.
And his sister, my aunt, has type 1. My mom passed away of scleroderma, which is another autoimmune disease. It's a terrible one.
Wow.
And I think that about sums it up. That
about sums it up. Could be the episode title.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I would tell you, obviously, to keep after it. Don't try not to give up if you can, because that tiredness really it'll climb on you and you won't, you know what I mean? It changes so much about your life and you don't realize it until it's too late. And then you're nasty and, you're changing your relationships and the quality of life and everything else. When you think of a CGM and all the good that it brings in your life, is the first thing you think about, I love that I have to change it all the time. I love the warm-up period every time I have to change it. I love that when I bump into a door frame, sometimes it gets ripped off. I love that the adhesive kind of gets mushy sometimes when I sweat and falls off. No, these are not the things that you love about a CGM. Today's episode of the Juicebox Podcast is sponsored by the Eversense 365, the only CGM that you only have to put on once a year, and the only CGM that won't give you any of those problems. The Eversense 365 is the only one-year CGM designed to minimize device frustration. It has exceptional accuracy for 1 year with almost no false alarms from compression lows while you're sleeping. You can manage your diabetes instead of your CGM with the Eversense 365. Learn more and get started today at eversensecgm.com/juicebox. 1 year, one CGM. Let's talk about the Tandem Mobi insulin pump from today's sponsor, Tandem Diabetes Care. Their newest algorithm, Control-IQ Plus technology, and the new Tandem Mobi pump offer you unique opportunities to have better control. It's the only system with auto bolus that helps with missed meals and preventing hyperglycemia. The only system with a dedicated sleep setting, and the only system with off or on body wear options. Tandem Mobi gives you more discretion, freedom, and options for how to manage your diabetes. This is their best algorithm ever, and they'd like you to check it out at tandemdiabetes.com/juicebox. When you get to my link, you're going to see integrations with Dexcom sensors and a ton of other information that's going to help you learn about Tandem's tiny pump that's big on control. tandemdiabetes.com/juicebox. The Tandem Mobi system is available for people ages 2 and up who want an automated delivery system to help them sleep better, wake up in range, and address high blood sugars with auto bolus.
Yeah, I definitely see that. And I thought like when we moved here, it'd be okay because I was switching to days. I wasn't going to do nights anymore. I was like, I'll feel better. And that didn't really change very much. And it just seemed to like the older I get. And then now I have a desk job, so I don't work bedside anymore. And so then I was like, okay, it's less stress. Well, that wasn't it either. So, I definitely see that it does. It affects every aspect of your life.
It's hard to see it happening.
Yeah.
But it really, really does. What else could we get you to try? Here's a question. Have you had the COVID?
Not recently.
Is there any chance you have long COVID?
Did I have what? COVID?
Long COVID?
I don't know.
Okay.
I had COVID. I think it was last year. Like it was the last time I had COVID was last December. So almost a year ago that I know of, that I was for sure tested.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Long COVID's pretty specific of fatigue, post malaise, crashes after activity. Do you ever get like real active and then it ruins you for a couple days?
No.
No.
Mm-mm.
Okay. It's probably not that then. But your menstrual cycles, well, you wouldn't know that they're dying anyway.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
Okay. All right. Wait, you had a hysterectomy?
Oh yeah. You didn't. Yeah. I had said that at one point, but yeah.
Okay.
I said that was the beauty of having a hysterectomy was that
that'll
I don't get those anymore.
Tell me what made you want to come back on the podcast.
You had posted something about an update on one of the Facebook pages, like if you had done a podcast or something like that. I don't remember your wording. And I had commented and I was like, oh, hey, I was a crazy mom from Texas. And I don't remember what I said. Somebody replied back and said they would love to hear an update from me. And I was like, why? But okay. Sure. I enjoyed talking with you. It was fun.
You made an impression on somebody. Isn't that nice?
I guess I did. So
somebody who was like, oh, I'm crazy too. This is very comforting.
Exactly. If I can help one person.
If I can help one. Okay, so we're back. So let's figure out what's happened since then. I think we'll start with you're worried about your son getting older and leaving for school and kind of work backwards. So he's at what point in high school now?
He's a junior.
What about him makes you worried?
Oh, Nathan's a challenge. I mean, he's super sweet and funny kid. I mean, he's hilarious. But the ADHD and he's 16. I don't know. I assume this is normal for a 16-year-old. He just struggles with, like, we'll go out of town with some friends for the day. Like, we like to go to Gatlinburg or things like that for the day because it's literally like an hour away.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll leave him here. And he almost went to DKA one day. And because we were tubing with some friends, and I was like, Nathan, change your site. Nathan, change your site. Like, this isn't right. I'm watching your sugars climb. Nathan, he's like, eventually he did. And then there was something wrong with that one. And I'm like, change it again. He's like, no, I don't want to. I'm like, change it again. I don't really care. And then that one was bent. By the time I got home, his sugar had been high for like, I don't even know, 6 hours. His ketones were high. He was about ready to throw up. It was just, I was like, Nathan, like, come on, kid, you know?
Functionally, what happens there? Is he unable to focus enough to do it? Is he resistant, trying to exert some sort of, singularity? Like what's going on there?
I think it's a little bit of both. Like resistance, I don't want to. I'm busy. It was a weekend, he was playing games or watching a movie or whatever. It was doing something he wanted to do. He didn't want to stop. I think that's part of the ADHD. Like, I don't want to stop. I want to do this, even though this is pressing at the moment. Like, I don't want to. And then, I'm fine. I've already given myself insulin, and, I changed it. He changed it like twice, but I had to change it the third time when I got home because the second one was bent again. And, he felt like literal ass. And I told him, I said, go into my cabinet and get the Zofran. He got out the Pepto and took that. I was like, well, that probably didn't help. So
did it occur to you to like do an injection?
Oh yeah, he did. He had given himself. I told him. I was like, give yourself. So he wasn't completely void of insulin at the time, but it still wasn't near enough. He did. I told him, I was like 7 units here, 5 units there. And he was doing shots in between. I was like, you just changed the site.
Mm-hmm. Is he by himself in that day?
So no, we usually have, my brother-in-law lives with us currently temporarily. And then my father-in-law will come over and stay. And so
there were people there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Oh yeah. There's adults. If he needed help, he could have said, I needed help, but he wants to do it himself also.
Tell me a little bit about how the cannulas get bent.
So we have our own process that like we put the infusion site in the freezer, and I will swear by this is that, I don't know, I assume the physics is it makes it cold enough. So when you insert it, it doesn't bend, and it 98% of the time it works beautifully. But sometimes he doesn't leave it in there long enough, so it's not quite cold enough, or he lets it sit out too long while he's like priming it or whatever. And then it kind of warms back up. And then I have also noticed when he inserts it, instead of just pushing once on the outside and then pulling it back off, then that's how it gets bent, because he sat there and like pushed on the applicator too many times. And that little like plunger will go in and out, and it will bend the cannula when he pulls it back out.
I want to say, first of all, I've never heard the freezer thing, and I can't. Where did you hear that from?
It's my claim to fame. So like when we started on the T-Slim, like a long time ago, I had a friend who had read that you put them in the refrigerator. Well, I'm impatient, so the freezer's faster. So that's why she said that, put it in the refrigerator, it gets it cold and it won't bend. So I just use the freezer because, like I said, it's faster.
I feel like it's incumbent upon me to say that I don't know if that's okay or not. So,
listen,
I appreciate you sharing your experience. So
do at your own risk.
Yeah. So he did the thing. Does the ADHD come in there? Like you're saying, he's pushing the button too much or whatever. He's pushing the applicator too much. Yeah. Is that even him being impatient?
Oh, for sure. I'm sure of it. Yeah. He puts it on too fast. He doesn't pull it straight back out, because it's got that needle. And if you pull it to the side, you're going to bend it. You have to be like, push it on, pull it straight back off. And
that usage doesn't lend to the way his brain works. Does this happen a lot, or was it just a random thing that happened that day?
No. This is just a random thing. This doesn't happen all that much because I'm generally there helping him with the sites and just like making sure. We started a TikTok 3 or 4 years ago. And so like most of our content is this. And so that's how I'm just end up around him most of the time. And so I ensure that like we put it in the freezer, we do the process, all the things.
Is this part of your nervousness because you're not going to be around him?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Some of it's controlling, I'm sure.
Is he thinking of going to college?
No, he wants to go. We have a technical school out here. He wants to do heavy machine operator.
Oh, that's perfect for somebody who can't concentrate.
Yeah, isn't it?
How'd that crane fall off of that bridge? I don't know.
Thanks for bringing that up. I appreciate it.
No problem. Nathan got bored.
I mean, I'm really proud of him that now he has like at least picked something. So he was when we moved here, we put him in a small private Christian school, and we thought smaller class sizes. He struggled in school. He was diagnosed right before COVID, and then following year COVID hit, and he was home he was home that 5th grade year.
Yeah.
He fell so far behind. And like we've tried desperately to catch him back up. And so we thought, okay, smaller Christian school. He got made fun of constantly for 2 years at that school. And he was on the edge. I mean, he was threatening to beat kids up in the bathroom. He was getting made fun of so bad. And so finally this year we're like, all right, I'm done. This isn't any better. And we put him in the local public school and they have tracks there that he can do. And so he picked the mechanic track.
Okay. Well, that's awesome.
So I'm glad, I'm proud of him. I'm glad he's found something that he likes and it's motivating him.
What those kids pick on him for?
Oh my God, it was so bad. I mean, they called him Diabeto, which I know sounds really stupid, but it drove him crazy. And this one kid who had a rough home life, was going through a lot, just, I don't know, picked on Nathan. It was they would mess with his devices. And that's one way to send that kid over the edge. I don't know if that's all type 1s, but mess with his devices. He will send you through the roof. So they were taking his phone. And, now we're in the days of they can't have phones at school. And I know that doesn't apply to our kids, but I know he knows he can have it, but then they all look at him. And so it's just drawing attention that he doesn't want.
Oh, it sucks.
Yeah. It was bad. I don't know. Little punk kids.
No kidding. No. So, all right. So you got to move to a better place. You found something he's enjoying. That's awesome. Do you think he'll live at home for a while? Or do you think he's going to like graduate from high school and just be gone? Or do you think he'll be around for a bit?
No, I think he'll stay because here you get Tennessee gives them 2 years of free like community college, and the technical college is included in that.
Nice.
And so, yeah, it's a huge benefit. And so, no, I think it's like 30, 45 minutes away from us here. And so, no, I know he'll stay here through that.
So what are you worried about then? It sounds like he's not going to be there. He's going to be there for 4 or 5 more years, it sounds like.
Oh, probably. But, you still look like, I don't know, is it just a mom thing? Like I look at it and I'm like, I feel like my time's getting shorter. He's eventually going to be out on his own.
No, I understand the overall feeling of like, like I only have so much time to get him to a place. Is that how it feels?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you're not having a lot of success.
No, he doesn't wake up either. I need to get him that sugar pixel thing?
CustomType1.com/juicebox. I think I make a couple bucks if you buy one through that link, everybody. I'm just saying.
Do I get a discount?
Well, I just said I get a couple bucks. You don't get. You get the sugar picks. You get the sugar picks.
Okay, great. Yeah, no, I keep looking at him. It's like I thought about it for Christmas, which I know that's a great Christmas present. But
yeah, he'll be thrilled. Awesome.
Listen, it's something you need.
Yeah. It's like the diabetes version of getting underwear for Christmas. Like, awesome. Just a sugar pixel. Actually, I have one right here. Do you want it? No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not giving it to you. I think I'm going to use it for something, but I just.
That was rude.
I'm sorry.
Just take it. You just dangle it. It's like carrot. You just yanked it back. I was like, wait, are you serious?
I don't know if the mail system goes to East Tennessee. How am I going to get it to you?
It does.
No.
It does. I'll pay to ship it.
I actually don't know if I have. I have one that's set up. I'm wondering if I was sent to or not. No, I don't remember anymore. I do know for sure that I'll get a couple of bucks if you buy one through my link, which again is CustomType1.com/juicebox.
Juicebox. Got it.
I want to tell you something. That's such a lovely thing because it's not a thing I asked for. They offered it to me. And I was like, yeah, sure. Actually, I said no a couple of times. Just so all of you who think I'm like greedy. I was like, no, I'm like, I don't need that. It's fine. Like, I'll share your link. It's no big deal. Like, I love the guy that runs the company and John, I'm like, but it's fine with me. He goes, no, he's like, you're getting the clicks. Just take the money. And I was like, okay, great. So every once in a while, like $25 will pop up on like my Apple Cash App card. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you use your phone to pay for things?
No, not really.
What is wrong with you? Everyone, what is wrong with you?
Well, I mean, I use PayPal, but...
no, I mean like at the grocery store, like you pay with your phone.
No, I have a Samsung. And I mean, I have my credit card on there.
Can't you pay with your Samsung phone too?
You can. I can.
You should do it. It's awesome. Now, that's not the point. The point is that I have a number of cards. Like I have like my bank card. I have a credit card that's like a personal credit card. I have a credit card for the business. Like, and I have like a little cash card, and it gets loaded with like when I make a couple bucks from Custom Type 1. So every once in a while, I'll go to pay for something, and there'll be like $20 there. And I'm like, oh, and it feels like I get something for free. And then I think, and then I have this like lovely moment where I think of all of you. I know it's just a strange thing to say, but like sometimes I think, oh, I just got like, a gallon of milk and a stick of butter and, a loaf of bread for free because everybody's so supportive. And it feels nice. And I remember all of you, and I leave with my free milk. Anyway,
nice.
Yeah, none of that's getting you this sugar pixel I may or may not have here. But
okay, it's fine.
We did a giveaway at the thing we were at. I think we gave like 10 of them away at Friends for Life. John did. It was really nice. Did you see that on what they call the social media?
I saw you were at Friends for Life, but no, I don't think I saw.
Yeah, it was nice. No, this is not the point either. So please don't get them that. Just give them that like normally. Don't give that as a Christmas present. My God. So what does he say about all this, Shannon? Do you go to him and say, hey, listen, here's where I think you need to be. We need to make some steps to get you there. Or is that not how the relationship works?
We have a very joking relationship. I don't know how else to explain that. Like, I mean, him and I are very similar personalities, and like, we'll just go back and forth. But most of the time, like, we're just laughing and cracking jokes. Mm-hmm. And so I think a lot of the times, as far as like parental goes, and I'm like, I have to be like, okay, stop. Like, I know you're joking, but I need you to do this. And so sometimes that boundary kind of gets pushed. Like, I can be completely honest and say that, like, I do give him way more. Give him an inch, that kid takes a mile. So,
have you ever tried, and may I suggest trying, like going out together by yourselves, maybe to a lunch or something, sit quietly somewhere and say, look, just, before the food comes out, I have a couple things I want to talk to you about. And, and say, these are, I think, should be goals. I think we're doing great. I think, you're moving forward, et cetera. But I think we need to set some new goals and work towards them together, because this is going to become really important. You're not going to live here forever. And I don't want you to have to rush or feel pressured. So I'd love to take this next 4 or 5 years and just make sure that, by the time you're done living here, that you can take really great care of yourself and be serious with them for a minute.
Yeah. No.
Try it. So, and you'll get a lunch if nothing else.
Yeah, I know, right?
What would you get at lunch? Like a BLT? With a fry, maybe?
I don't know about a BLT.
Wait, no? What would you get? Like, is there a diner near you? First of all, I'm thinking about a diner. Is there a diner available?
Oh, there is, yes.
What would you get at the diner?
Oh, I always get, this sounds so boring, but I always get their chicken salad. Like salad, mixed greens with chicken on it.
Oh, I thought you were going to say like a chicken salad sandwich, but no, like a...
No, like a salad with grilled chicken on it.
That's
I know.
Nice.
Oh, they have these things here called cheddar rounds. Oh my God, they're amazing.
Cheddar rounds?
Cheddar rounds.
Cheddar rounds. What the hell are cheddar rounds?
They're like tater tots, kind of, but they're kind of like the shape of a quarter and like thicker. So that way around. And they have cheese in them.
Oh my God. Is there a need to put cheese in something like that?
Delicious.
Isn't it already awesome?
Fried. Oh, no. It makes it better. And dip it in some ranch. Oh my God. So I always get side of their cheddar rounds with my salad. So, balance it.
Well, Shannon, I think we've hit on something here. This is really great news. You're not really going to have to worry about 5 years from now. You'll probably have a heart attack and be gone. So
I get a small order of cheddar rounds. I told you I don't eat that bad. I eat really well with some cheddar rounds, though, okay?
You just told me you got deep fried potatoes with cheese inside of them.
I don't get them often. We don't go there that much.
I'm just teasing you. So, okay,
don't judge me.
I'm not just you. Oh, look at these cheddar rounds. Look at this. They're very common. I mean, at least the Google found them no trouble. Pat's Sudden Service? What does that even mean?
Pals. That's the Pals.
Oh, you know this.
Yeah, I told you it's Tennessee. I mean, East Tennessee specifically. I don't know if there's Pals other places, but yes, we have Pals everywhere. I shouldn't say this on a podcast, but I'm not a huge fan of Pals. But cheddar rounds, that's it.
Sorry, it made me laugh. There are a lot of them in Tennessee, Virginia.
Yeah, there's a lot.
But my God, they're Tennessee, everywhere. They sprinkle them on you like fairy dust. They're everywhere.
Yeah, they're everywhere. Yes.
Wow. What don't you like about it?
The burgers are just kind of greasy. So I don't really like that.
Do better, pals.
Yeah. But I mean, everybody here loves it. And maybe that says something. I don't know.
Are they trying to, the Pals logo, are they trying to rip off the Bob's Burgers logo a little bit with the color and the font?
I don't know. That's above my pay grade.
You don't know Bob's Burgers?
I don't even know. No, I don't even know what Bob's Burgers.
Oh, Arden would be so disappointed if you don't know about Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers logo. I can Google it.
See the color scheme and
they have these on their, I don't know if you can see it online, but they have these big burgers or big hot dogs that they sit on top of their restaurant. And on my way to work every day, I drive down this like country road and there's this random Pal's hot dog sitting on the side of the road that like somebody must have bought and they just leave it there on their property. So
first of all, I just want to say I didn't mean ripped off. Is it an homage to Bob's Burgers is what I should have said. We're pretty far away from the point, but I think you should take the kid out, sit him down and like talk to him. I mean, you got other kids?
Yeah. I have a 19-year-old.
How did it go with that one when you had to talk about important things? God, did you not talk to him about anything?
No. I do. I'm just thinking. Okay. I mean, no. We do. He's a very different kid. He's very quiet. He doesn't say a lot. It's like pulling teeth when you're talking to the oldest. But he's still here too because he's going to school. He is going for criminal justice and he wants to go to the police academy, but you have to be 21. So he's 19. So he's here getting his associates in criminal justice. So they're just very different kids.
Yeah.
So Nathan, you kind of got to like beat it into him, you know.
Because he forgets or because he's not concentrating? And what do you do to manage his ADHD, if anything?
Currently, nothing. He's not on anything. He doesn't really like to take it. And the point is like, okay, well, we always told him that medication was a tool. It is just a tool in your toolbox to help you focus, but you still have to put in the work. That was the other part, that a lot of his was choosing and behavior. Like, yeah, he was struggling paying attention, but he was also not helping the situation because he just didn't want to. He hated school. And so just pumping him up full of medicine was not what we wanted to do either. Nobody wants to do that. And then if there's no difference, like he was still failing. And I was like, then what's the point? So now he's got all A's and B's. And I mean, he's in a public school, so that might say something, but he's doing good. He's happy and he's passing. And so that was kind of, I'm like, okay, well, that was the deal is if you stay B's or higher, he's working on getting his driver's license. He has his permit. He has a car that's currently sitting out there that he can't drive yet. So he's got to stay passing. And that's kind of what we're working towards. And so he seems to be working for that now. So I'm hopeful we'll stay on that track.
You have 2 boys?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about your husband? Does he have any sway over the kid? My dad would have just threatened me. Does your husband have a vibe? What's he do?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Same thing. Threaten him.
Just do it. I'm like, okay.
Just do it. Yeah. Listen to your mother. Yes.
Listen to your mother. Hey, if you don't do what she says, she's going to complain to me. So I need this to stop right now. Is that about the vibe?
Yeah. Yes, pretty much. Because then he gets tired of hearing it. Because, we've had a battle with sneaking food. He's doing much better with it. Yeah, that was a huge deal back then when we originally talked. And then we'd go back and forth where he would swear, I'm not sneaking. And we find out he was. And it was just a constant, especially on any pump, really. Like we had a stint on the Omnipod 5 and it just wasn't working because he was sneaking food. So with any pump like that, it's just a struggle. But that was our main thing is I would find something he was sneaking and I would go to Mike and I'd be like, I'm going to kill him. And he would be like, I got it. He would go in there.
So it's not like he's sneaking food. He's sneaking food and not bolusing for it.
Oh, yeah. Yes. And I'm like, why?
So, yeah, when you ask him that, what does he say?
He says he doesn't know. And I'm like, we don't restrict. Now, there might be times where we're like, not right now. Like your blood sugar's 200. We need to get it down. We'll have ice cream another night. Or or can you eat these sugar-free popsicles or things like that? We might be like, not now, but not ever. So we're not restricting it. So that's why I'm like, I don't understand why. Like, I'm just asking you to get what you want. And I bought these fancy scales that he can zero out the plate or the bowl and weigh it and scan the barcode and all the things. And it'll tell you exactly how many carbs. And
you don't want to do that?
I'm like, I've given you all the tools. I'm asking you to bolus. Pick what you want, weigh it out or measure it out and bolus.
I can't imagine Arden using that scale, by the way. Like, I know what you're trying to do. I'm sure it's cool to you. You're old. You think anything's cool that has electric in it. But like, it's
Gee, thanks. Appreciate that. You're old too.
I didn't say I wasn't old. I'm just saying I'm just saying you have like.
I just thought I'd throw that out there.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. Like, really, just hit me hard while I'm trying to help poor Nathan here. And I guess what I mean is, all the time I hear people say, like, I made an app, it's going to help people with this. We have a scale. I'm like, none of this is going to help anybody. Like, it's not en masse. Like, there are going to be people who have the scale and love it. And if you're one of those people, calm down. I'm sure you love your scale. And I'm sure it works awesome. And that's fine. But most people aren't going to do that. Like, right?
Yeah.
Like, what helps most people is, I mean, I hate to say it, but I put it all on that podcast already. Like, just, you got to just do a couple of things, right? You got to make sure your settings are right. Understand how your food's going to hit. Pre-bolus your meals. That's pretty much the whole thing. Yeah, I haven't said this in a long time, but I mean, the rest of the podcast is for fun. It's timing and amount. That's the whole podcast. The podcast should be 8 seconds long. It should be like, hey, get the timing and the amount of your insulin right. You'll be fine.
I've heard it. I've heard it a time or two.
Of course. And so to me, your goal is simple. We're going to let everything else go, but we're going to pre-bolus for food. This is the one thing we're going to focus on. Like, don't give him anything else to focus on. Just have him pre-bolus his meals. And I bet you that changes things. Like, what's his A1C like and his variability? Where's he at?
So his A1C stays between 5.4, 5.4, 5.3, somewhere in there, like low fives. We still have an issue at school. I don't know if I've asked him and we've tried to talk about it, but from about 8 a.m. Monday through Friday till about 2:30, he stays over 200. I've had to let some of it go. I've raised his settings. He has a whole different school profile than he does for home because the home one is not near enough.
Sucks because he's sitting around a lot. What do you think it is? Also, no one's listening anymore because you said 5.3, 5.4, and everybody's like, "Oh, this lady is crazy," and they shut the podcast player off.
Why? What?
You're over here complaining. You're like, it's upside down. Nothing's going to be okay. Everything's a mess. I mean, the kid's probably going to die soon. What's his A1C? It's a 5.3.
5.3.
You are crazy. No wonder I called you crazy last time.
I told you I can own a level of crazy, but listen, let me say this.
Go ahead.
He used to be high fours, and I was obsessed with keeping him between 80 to 90. Now, how freaking realistic is that? It's not. So I've come a long way because now I look at it. Well, now I'm on my phone, so I can't really see what his sugar is, but he was, before you connected, he was 230.
I'm sorry. I've been laughing the whole time you're talking. You used to be 4.8?
He was like 4.8.
What was he eating?
4.8?
Dust?
No. We were compensating with lows because he was sneaking. So I was constantly throwing insulin at him. So no. He had like crazy lows. Okay. That was the only reason his A1C was so low.
What about now?
Now we are better on the lows. It's just most of the time it's like dinner boluses sometimes where, I'll bolus and then I'm like, okay, get what you want, Nathan. And then, of course, inevitably, he comes back and he wants more and he wants this and he wants that. And I'm like oh,
he's
God.
Hungry.
And
He's growing.
Yes.
Yeah.
And so then sometimes I'm like, oops, that was too much. And so it's usually a food bolus miss.
What's his percentage of time under 70 now?
Oh, for lows, you mean? Oh, it's a low percentage.
Is it 5%, 4%?
No, I would say less than that.
2, 1?
Yeah, 1 or 2.
This is an honest to God 5.4. He's not achieving it with a bunch of lows. It's offsetting the...
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. But it's the highs, though, that are like I said, Monday through Friday. And I kid you not. And he's 200, 300. And I'm like, what are you doing? He's like, it's English, Mom. And I'm like, it can't be English, Nathan.
Is he bad at English? Maybe he's got the adrenaline.
I don't know.
Is there a hot girl in English or a hot guy? I don't know if your kid's gay or not. You see what I'm saying?
I heard there was a girl. No. I heard there was a girl in a class, and but he doesn't want to tell me all the details about which class she's in. But I'm like, it's got to be anticipation for the girl kid, and he's like, I don't know, Mom. So he's like, no, it's English.
Okay, so when his blood, it's English. I don't understand commas, and it makes me very upset. My blood sugar goes up.
Yes, it does.
Yeah. Okay. I think it's more about.
Dumb.
I think it's more about this girl, but
that's what I say.
It happens every day, no fail.
Every day. Yeah.
Why don't you bolus for it?
Oh, we do. And so, like for breakfast, I thought, okay, well, let's stick with easy stuff for breakfast. So he does like sausage and eggs, or eggs, and he'll bolus for the eggs, like 10 grams of carbs for eggs.
You're making
and
me
he'll
hungry.
Eat like 2.
Sorry.
So he'll eat like 2 eggs and bolus 10 grams for, or he'll eat like 3 sausage links and bolus 10 grams for them.
Yeah.
And he's fine. So at off the top of my head, I'm trying to think what his settings are. 6:30 or 7. I raise his basal from 1.1 to 1.8. So like 2 hours before he spikes, I'm giving him a lot more insulin. And I lower his correction factor in the T-Slim to like 1 to 20 when he's normally like 1 to 25. And 8 o'clock, like clockwork. He's like straight arrow up, like 150. Then he's double arrow up, 230.
Is there a chance he's eating something else on the way to school? Is he like, these sausages suck, but this thing?
No, he says they get free breakfast and lunch. And I told him, I was like, I need you to stop with the breakfast because it's making it worse.
He was having 2 breakfasts?
Well, but he was bolusing for them. But I said, hey, can you like cut back on the breakfast? Can we not do the breakfast? Like you can bolus for the lunch at school, but can we not do breakfast? And he said, fine. So he says no. He's only been eating the sausage or the eggs at home. And then
that second breakfast, he's bolusing while he was eating, if you're lucky. Right. So that's the arrows up thing.
But now he's not.
2 things. First of all, someone should congratulate you because you obviously really understand this diabetes thing. So good for you.
Thanks.
No, it's seriously obvious that you threw yourself into it and you have a lot of understanding about it. And I get that you're having what they might call agina about what you think is like the loss of this thing that you accomplished, I'm guessing. So, okay, so you're doing a great job. You're probably, I'm guessing, feeling a little bit of a loss. Like you accomplished the thing. I'm going to share with you, Shannon. I had the same feeling because I know if we do the thing and the thing and the thing, and we do it like I say to do it, and I do it the way I know to do it, that your A1C is boom, it's right here, 5.5, we're all done. That's how I see Arden, like my whole life, right? If she'd shut the hell up and do what I told her, she'd have a 5.5, right? But that's not really how things work. And you don't want them to work that way. Like at some point, that kid is going to live by himself.
Yeah.
That hot girl is going to do something stupid and say yes to him. And then the next thing you know, like her life's going to be ruined and they're going to live together. And
oh, stop. I need you to stop.
You know it's going to happen, right? You hope it's going to happen.
Oh, my God.
Look how happy you are with Mike. Don't you want that for Nathan?
Eventually, yeah.
See? Okay. So that's all going to happen one day. He needs to have that time. Think about it like this. Wouldn't you rather him have a 230 blood sugar now where you're around and can continue to help guide him so that one day when he'll never tell you his blood sugar ever again, you know that he knows what to do? Right?
Yeah, I hope he doesn't ever not tell me his blood sugar.
Well, yes, you do.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
no, I know. I know.
You don't
I'm
want
going to follow him until the day I die.
Yeah, because I'll tell you what, if he's 40 years old still telling his mom his blood sugar, those kids from the Christian Academy are going to find him and pick on him again.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they're going to be like, hey, mama's boy, how's it going?
Absolutely.
Have you gotten your colonoscopy yet? Because we're 50.
I know that's the goal. I understand that.
Yeah. Who knew those Christian kids were so mean? Are they all Christians or is it just a Christian school? Like, is your kid a Christian?
Yes, but it's just a Christian school.
Oh, so it could have been anybody in there.
Yeah. And you pay tuition. But usually in our experience, the schools that we had gone to prior to that, they usually have some sort of rules and they don't generally tolerate that kind of behavior. Usually this place did tolerate that kind of behavior. So
I can't tell you how disappointing I find it that there are non-Christians in a Christian school. Why are they calling it a Christian school? Like, it would be like if I went to an Indian restaurant and they were like, here, would you like a cheeseburger? I'd be like, this is a fucking Indian restaurant. Like, what are you doing? I want Indian food. That's why I'm here. I don't know. Nevertheless.
Yeah, no.
So back to being serious. I love your ADD. It makes it so easy to talk to you.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I always like to consider myself. I blame my husband, though, for the kids. It's not me. It's him. I'm like, this is you right here. This is you.
Oh, the ADHD thing.
Yes.
Oh. Well, didn't you realize it when you were dating him?
That he had ADHD?
Do none of you girls look at us and realize that our kids are going to be like us and then make better decisions? No. How does this not happen?
No, I don't know. But I look back now and I'm like, oh my God, these are you and your brother. Okay, so like,
Sean, let me explain the world to you. You're all you ladies, you're in charge. You get that you have all the fun, soft parts. We'll do anything you say. If you're filled with like self-doubt, don't be. Go pick the exact guy you want and go for that. You'll get him easy. What were you, like, giving in? You're like, oh, this one seems dippy, but whatever. Like, I don't know. I'm sure Mike's nice. I'm not saying that. But like, you guys are in charge. We'll do anything that we're told. in exchange for sex. Do you not understand?
I don't know that all guys are like that, though. I think you think that.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, okay, don't get me wrong. I love my husband, but he's stubborn. He's going to do it his way, come hell or high water, and I'm
doing
just
it wrong. You're doing it wrong.
Maybe. I mean,
I'm comfortable saying if you made me a reasonable, attractive woman, I could set my life up the way I wanted it. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I'm kind of committed to this guy, I mean, it's a lot of work to retrain him.
Well, it doesn't sound like you did a great job the first time, I just want to say.
Apparently not, but I don't want to do it again. So.
Oh, my God. Can you imagine? Oh, Arden's like, I know I've said this on here before. Arden's always like, if mom dies, Kelly loves when she says that in front of her. She'll say, when mom dies, I see you with an Indian lady. She says it to me all the time. Nobody understands why or where it came from, but she says it all the time. And I'm like, okay, whatever. That's fine with me. And I was like, Kelly, I'm sure you won't die first. And like, then when everybody makes a face and everything. But the truth is when Kelly dies, I'm out of this. If Kelly were to pass away before me, like, you think I want to get involved in this again?
Oh, no.
No way. Ugh. No way. No way.
Agreed.
I maybe would find a sad lady who is in the same situation I was in. I'd say, listen, like once a week, you want to bump our genitals into each other? We don't need to talk or even like each other. Like, just get another lady in that situation. She'd probably be like, yeah, why not? You know what I mean? Like, we do it like that. Or maybe prostitution. I don't know. But like, I'm not.
No, don't do that.
What?
Don't do that. Don't do that.
It's legal in Vegas. Why do you think all those old guys moved to Vegas?
Oh, no. Do you know how many diseases? No.
I'm joking. Obviously.
Yeah, no.
Do I seem like a going to a prostitute kind of guy to you?
No. That's what I'm just saying. Like, don't do that.
I'm trying to make the bigger point of like, I don't want to get involved with another relationship. So, I mean, I put so much effort into this one. It didn't go that well. Like, I mean, she's very difficult. So
she's very difficult.
I'm very difficult too, I imagine.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know though, because for my personality, I'm perfect.
You're great. I know. That's what I say.
I get along with me. Awesome.
Just fine.
What are you going to do to help yourself be a little less crazy? Use these next few years in a way that's, valuable for you and for him, and put him in a position where he is going to be comfortable taking care of himself, and you're going to be comfortable that he's okay.
What am I going to do?
Mm-hmm.
That's a good question. No. I mean, no. Well, I mean, we're continuously working on it, and I will sit down and have a serious conversation with him.
Yeah.
And it's not that we don't talk. Like, I don't want to, that sounds bad. It's not that we don't ever talk about serious things.
Yeah, I don't think he's locked in a closet and you pull him out to feed him or anything like that.
Yeah, no. It's just, I don't know, sometimes life and just busyness and things just kind of get in the way. But no, I mean, we do absolutely talk and but it's not ever like we set a specific time apart and just been like, okay, this is what we're going to do and this is what we're going to talk about it. It's more of like, I walk in there and I'm like, hey, we need to talk. We need to fix this. Like, and it's not.
I said to Arden recently, I'm like, hey, we should go out and get lunch. And she goes, oh God, are you going to bring up my thyroid medication? I was like, probably. And she goes, I don't want to go to lunch then. I'll feel trapped. And I was like, too bad. That's the only way we're going to have this conversation. I bring this up and I'm not calling you out. I'm not trying to make you feel bad, Shannon. I'm trying to point out to everybody listening that what you just said is the truth. Life, right? Yeah. No one, It's nice to say, and we can all go read a book by some crunchy lady who tells you like the right way to live and everything like that. Like, and she's not wrong. The crunchy lady in the book's right, but that's not what happened. Right. And so saying, I think you have to thoughtfully set some time aside to have an actual conversation where we're not joking around, or he's not playing a video game, or he's not looking at his phone, or you're not mad at Mike, or like whatever else is going on, and sit and just say for 5 seconds, look, I love you. I know you're a great person. And you're going to be fine. But there are some things we're going to have to do. We don't want to leave this to chance. We do not want to be, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it kinds of people. Like, let's figure out where the bridge is, how to get across it, make a plan so that when it comes up one day, you just breeze across and everything's fine. Yeah. I think that we all believe it's just going to happen in the normal course of life. But what I think is that the normal course of life stops those things from happening. That makes sense? Oh,
absolutely. Yeah, no, I agree completely. I will say, and this is maybe somewhat unrelated, but slightly related. we do send him to camp every summer, and he does, and I've listened to all your Sweeney ones. Oh. We send him to Sweeney, and I will say that it's made a huge impact on him. And it's time away for him that I'm not like hovering over him. And don't get me wrong, I do call the med staff and I'm like, hey, how's the sugar? And then like, that's it. I call like once or twice. And then I'm like, I let it go. And he's on his own. And he even says to me, he's like, I feel free there. That like, I still have diabetes and it doesn't go away. Like he obviously can't get away from diabetes, but when he goes there, he just feels like it's less of a burden.
Good.
And so it gives him his own space. He has his own friends there and like they help him. And, you know, sometimes coming from other people, or he's met counselors or people there that have made an impact on him. And, you know, it's different than it's just mom or dad, you know? So he's only got 2 more.
He's only got 2 more years where he can go to camp.
Yeah. Because then he ages out.
Well, that's okay. I mean, that's still the great experiences. And let me interject right here because you brought it up. I will be giving away 4 more places at Camp Sweeney this coming year.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, free trips to Camp Sweeney, which is they're almost 3 weeks long, right? The camp.
Yeah.
I think it's a savings to the person who wins the giveaway of like over $4,000. And made possible by our good friends at Eversense Diabetes and Camp Sweeney. Camp Sweeney offered some slots at a discount. And I was able to talk to a lovely man that I've worked with for years at Contour, the Contour NextGen, contournext.com/juicebox. Support them, get a meter for yourself because they're going to cover the difference for every kid. Anyway, I'm excited to do that because I sent some kids last year. I had one on the show already to talk about his experience there. I think for the right person, camp is an overwhelmingly positive experience with a lot of forward-looking value. So thanks to Contour and Camp Sweeney, and I just want to say that you'll be hearing about that soon, I think.
Yeah. No, I mean it's been great, and it's a break. And I don't mean this in a bad way, so don't come at me. But it's a kind of a break for us too, because as caregivers, it's overwhelming and. Sometimes there is caregiver burnout. And so it's, you know, he's having a blast. So like, I know he's in a great place. And then we can kind of like breathe for a minute. And he's even said the same thing that like, he feels like he can breathe. Like, I don't know. It's just, it's a great
there's
place.
There's not a crazy lady there telling him about his diabetes all the time.
Yeah. Listen, okay. It's my job and I do it well.
It does sound like you do it well. Also, I wouldn't come at you for saying that you need a break from your kids. Everyone needs diabetes or not, like everybody needs a break from everything sometimes, you know, especially parenting is such a deal really. Right. Cause you get this little thing and you love it, hopefully. And then, you know, and it's cute, hopefully. And you know, you think it's cute even if it isn't. So that's like a nice benefit of nature.
I know. We all think when Noah was born, God bless him, he had the biggest cone head, my oldest, and he was jaundiced. And so like my friend helped and did like newborn pictures for him. And I thought it was the cutest thing ever. And I look back and I'm like, you look like a yellow Oompa Loompa.
They think that's nature to keeps you from killing it when it first comes out. It
does. And I'm like, why did I do that to you? I should have never done those newborn pictures. Like you looked terrible. I should have waited until you weren't so jaundiced.
But that's a great point. Like anyway, everyone loves their kid. It's going to be great. And it generally is. But our lifestyles here and, you know, all over the world, it doesn't really matter. Like your lifestyle leads to repetition and responsibility or strife, whatever your life ends up being. And you never get to put the actual kind of effort into parenting that you want. And so that instead of, you know how I say, like, if you just put a little bit of effort into diabetes in the right places, it'll stop you from, you know, life's like that too. But like, again, good luck getting that accomplished. Just like good luck with the diabetes part. Like you have to be so purposeful about it to get it done. And then what happens? You get older, you get more tired. Last night, so I haven't slept well the last couple nights. Apple screwed up my podcast. So I've had to stay up into the middle of the night to post it every night for you guys. You're welcome. Sorry, I'm not mad at you. Posts. I'm mad at Apple, not you. And so I'm exhausted, like really genuinely exhausted, but still get up and do my job and be a person and do all the other stuff. And yesterday, Cole's super excited. Like the three of us, Cole, Arden, and I are watching a TV show together. And new episode's out. Cole's like, hey, I'm going to go get a shower, come back down. We're going to watch this. I'm like, right on. Like, I got all my stuff done. I work on this dumb podcast till like 8, 9 o'clock at night every day. So I'm like, I'm almost finished with what I'm going to do. And like, we all like Arden's studying for our midterms. Like, we all kind of like go to the sofa. Arden's studying for midterms. That dog is there. And I'm there. Cole's like, you can hear the shower shut off. I'm like, oh, Cole will be down in a couple of minutes. I just fell asleep. I was like, unbelievable. 9 o'clock. And I'm saying, you want me to be a dad? I can barely stay up.
Yeah. Past 9. I know. 9 o'clock, 9:30. I'm out.
Point is, a lot going on. The stuff, the really important stuff is the first stuff that gets dropped. And that's why you have to be more purposeful about doing it. So for all of you, not just Shannon, like, you got to have these conversations. You got to find time, and you can't just slip them in where they fit. I think that's where you end up with, hey, come here. I got to tell you something. You got to bolus. You know what I mean? Like, that's not how you want to have that conversation. That's all.
Absolutely.
Everyone go be perfect. It'll be fine.
Yeah, you'll be fine.
By the way, I'm not saying I'm perfect. I'm saying good luck trying to find perfection. But there's some like small decisions that we could all make that would make these things go easier, I think.
Yeah.
How'd we do? What are you thinking about this?
No, I think it's good.
You felt okay, this conversation?
Yeah.
Yeah? Did you see how I like lovingly pivoted from prostitution to sending kids to camp like it was nothing?
Nothing. Yes. No, I appreciate that because I don't know how you ended up there, but that's fine.
Well, I like to think I'm open-minded, but I'm sure people listening are like, well, you probably have ADHD, you freaking idiot. Do you not see connections between things that you find sometimes other people don't see?
What do you like that? Like the prostitution? Or no?
No, I don't know. Like I was talking to, I was recording yesterday with this lady, and she's like, I'm scared. As we were starting, she's like, I'm nervous and I'm afraid I'm going to be scattered. And I was like, I don't care. Like I was like, I said, to me, being serious, like I think if you do a podcast in time order or you follow like a bullet list, I think it's boring. I don't think it's entertaining, and I don't think people would listen to it, right? And I also think that if we sat down and every word that came out of our mouths for an hour was completely about diabetes, again, I don't think anybody would listen to it. So, I think of this more as 8 small conversations in an hour that are tangentially related to each other. And to me, that's consumable. You know what I mean? Like,
no, I agree. And I think it's personality wise, it's just, I think it depends. Like I have a good friend who can do that, and she can, like, I'll tell her something. And again, like you said, like 8 different conversations, and I can tell her something and she can pull like, so what you're saying is, and I'm like, oh my God, how do you do that?
Yeah. No, that's just how I like it. So I don't think we had a scattered conversation at all. And I don't think it's strange to pivot from one thing to another. I think it's all good. Also, I want to be clear about something. I think Shannon's right. I don't think you should visit a sex worker. And at the same time, I was just sort of trying to make the point that I don't know that I want to build another deep relationship with another. I don't know if I could do it. First of all, may I be honest? I think I'd be too devastated to do it, honestly.
Been with this person for how long? Mike and I will be married 25 years this coming May.
Yeah.
And so, I mean, that's a long time.
Yeah. I started bothering Kelly when she was like the end of 19. And I think I got her to start dating me when she was like 20. And I mean, she's pretty old. So we've been doing this for a while now. There's so much of my life and my thoughts and everything that's so like intertwined into who she is. Like if she just disappeared, like the idea that I could just turn to like, some nice Indian lady because Arden told me to, and be like, hey, like, why don't we just like start going? I don't know how I was supposed to do that. Like, I don't know how I'd walk through life and not remember Kelly every step of the way.
Arden doesn't say why Indian. I'm just
She
curious.
does not mention why. No, just that she sees me with a nice Indian lady. So, yeah, I mean, I'm up for it, whatever.
Yeah, no. I was just curious, like, why that? Like,
I don't know. Maybe I could ask her sometime. Yeah, she's never once said like a French lady or this or that. Like she's always just like, that's it. I don't know. I guess I should ask. So I guess that'd be a good follow-up question.
Of all the things.
I guess that'd be a good follow-up question. Why are you saying this person? Because maybe I should be on the lookout. Maybe I should be trading Kelly in. Can you imagine if Kelly heard me say that? She'd be like, please give me away. That would be awesome.
I think we all think that. I'm like, go ahead.
Isn't it funny too? Like, I do think everyone feels that there's an underlining vibe there. But the minute you're away from your husband for a little while, don't you miss him?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. Nah, it's really interesting.
Even though he drives me nuts sometimes. And I'm just like, okay.
Gotcha. Why do you move you out of Texas?
Well, Texas was getting really crowded and really expensive. And my like I said, my mom passed away 4 years ago. My dad still lives in Miami. And we had always tried to move back closer east. I don't want to go to Florida or Miami. I can't stand it there. Yeah. And so just to be closer, instead of a 24-hour drive from Dallas, it's like 14 here. And so we found some land. Mike's brother and his dad live here. And so it was just, we found the land, and then I was just ready to leave the job that I was in. Okay. So I found this one, and then, here we are. We built a house.
I tried to get Kelly to move the other day, and she's like, no.
She's like, no.
I was like, please, let's get out of here.
Yeah, so.
She won't listen to me. It's fine.
Well, we bought 22 acres, and it's a huge change from just the little house that we lived in outside of Dallas. And so, now we have 22 acres. We have 50 chickens. Mike just went and bought 3 pigs. So we get those in November. It's been.
Are you working from home?
Today I am, but no, I have the flexibility, luckily, that I can, if I have appointments or whatever, I can work from home. Okay. But no, most of the days.
What does this Mike person do? We're making fun of him. It sounds like he's slinging it here. How can he afford 22 acres? What's going on?
So, we bought it before we moved here, and then, slowly started paying it down, and then we put a house on it. So, but he is in education. He is a math instructional coach. I had to think about that.
Really?
So, yeah. So he helps math teachers for our local school district.
No kidding. And that pays enough to get 22 acres somewhere and put a house down?
I mean, listen, Tennessee does not pay well.
I got the wrong job. Well, wait, is it cheap to build in Tennessee? I'm on my way. How's the humidity?
Oh God, it is humid.
Oh, never mind.
I didn't realize how humid it was in the summer.
I know.
But it's cooler in the winter if you like winter. And it has fall, obviously. Texas didn't really have that.
Never mind. I'm sorry. I didn't realize there was humidity. I'm completely gone.
I do say that. I'm like, your brother did not tell us about this humidity when we moved here. He lied. Because he's like, it's not that bad.
That's why the 22 acres was affordable. Because of the humidity. It's not. You're like, it wasn't affordable.
I don't know about that. I mean, it's getting more expensive, but luckily we bought before it went higher. So, okay. I mean, it's nice. It's definitely a slower pace of life, and it's kind of nice to, it's a definite pay cut for sure from what we were doing before in Dallas, but money's not everything.
No, certainly not, especially as you get older, right? Once you've got things paid for. I'm looking at this map of the country. There's nowhere to go. There really isn't. I mean, this Tennessee is in the middle of the, I see, that's too far off you can't get any breeze there, right? You're too far in.
Landlocked.
That's why that Atlanta is terrible with the humidity. Yeah. Oh, I'm seeing it now in Alabama, Mississippi. You can't go in any of those places.
I don't know. I mean, I don't mind it. It's pretty. We're surrounded by mountains. an hour and a half. We can go to Gatlinburg. We can go to the beach, which is a little further away, North Carolina-ish or South Carolina. That's even further away. But, it's actually just not too bad.
I'm picking through all these states. I don't see anything.
Yeah. Aren't you in New Jersey?
I am. Terrible. Also, everything's terrible.
Yeah.
What am I looking? I don't want to be cold in the winter. I don't want to be sweaty in the summer. These are my desires. They're very simple.
I don't know that that's simple.
I know. That's the problem. So do I want to be like southern Utah? Would that do it? Down towards Arizona?
Oh.
But
Arizona's hot.
I don't want to be in Arizona. I'm saying isn't it or is it hot in Utah? I don't, maybe it would help if I understood the places better. And in Colorado, I don't want to buy a Patagonia sweatshirt. So I don't want to go there.
Colorado's expensive too.
I think I'd like Montana or Wyoming in the summer.
Yes. I've heard that they're beautiful places.
And then in the winter, Southern California, that kind of weather. Even in the winter, maybe North Texas is still you got all those aren't the what's the thing that makes you sneeze? Allergies are terrible there, right?
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I can't do that.
Here too, really. Allergies. I had to start taking an allergy pill every day here.
You think this planet was even meant for us? The hell?
I don't think so.
Well, could I summer in Maine? Would that be cooler?
Oh, probably. I don't know about the allergen level, though. You'd have to Google that.
They got a lot of trees there, too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm going to get that bubble that John Travolta lived in that TV movie in the 70s. It was called The Boy in the Plastic Bubble, in case anybody's wondering.
I don't think you're going to convince your wife to go anywhere, though. So
she wants an ocean. She just wants to be near the ocean. Oh, my God. The Boy in the Plastic Bubble, starring John Travolta. I remember watching this on television. It was terrible.
When did that come out?
Oh, I'm looking right now. I'm going to get you a date. 1976. I was 5 when I saw this, and I still remember it. No kidding.
I've heard of it, but I don't think I've seen it.
I mean, I would not, 49 years removed from the time I saw it, but I'm still recommending you don't watch it.
Don't worry. Okay. Well, good. I won't waste my time then.
All right. This is good. Go live your life. Thank you for doing this with me. I really do appreciate it.
No problem. Thanks for having me.
That asked for, people who've been on before to check back in. If you didn't like this is your fault. And if you did like it.
It pretty much is.
Yeah. If you did like it, then here, I gave you what you wanted. Leave me alone. Thank you.
That one person who commented she wanted an update from me. God bless her.
We're making an episode for one person. She's like, I got it. I did what I get. This is awesome. Yay, Shannon. She's like, she's great. She's probably mad at you now for moving out of Texas.
Yeah, maybe.
All right, I'm going to go read more about The Boy in the Plastic Bubble. I forget what this is about.
Right.
See you.
Well, you have fun.
Thanks. Hold on one second. Did you know that Skin Grip has donated over $100,000 in scholarships to help people with diabetes? The people at Skin Grip, they know what it's like to live with type 1 diabetes. They know what it's like when your devices fall off at the absolute worst time, and they're here to help. SkinGrip.com/juicebox. Save 20% off your first order when you use my link. That's what you get for being a Juicebox Podcast listener. The conversation you just heard was sponsored by Touched by Type 1. Check them out, please, at touchedbytype1.org on Instagram and Facebook. You're going to love them. I love them. They're helping so many people at touchedbytype1.org. Are you tired of getting a rash from your CGM adhesive? Give the Eversense 365 a try. EversenseCGM.com/juicebox. Beautiful silicone that they use. It changes every day, keeps it fresh. Not only that, you only have to change the sensor once a year. So, that's better. Head now to tandemdiabetes.com/juicebox and check out today's sponsor, Tandem Diabetes Care. I think you're going to find exactly what you're looking for at that link, including a way to sign up and get started with the Tandem Mobi system. As the holidays approach, I want to say welcome and thank all of my good friends for coming back to the Juicebox Podcast over and over again. It means the world to me. It's the greatest gift you could give me. Thank you so very much. Unless, of course, you want to share the show with someone else, then that would be an awesome gift too, or a 5-star review. I don't know. You don't really owe me a gift, but if you're looking for something to do. Subscribe and follow, tell a friend, etc. Thank you. Merry Christmas. Hey, kids, listen up. You've made it to the end of the podcast. You must have enjoyed it. You know what else you might enjoy? The private Facebook group for the Juicebox Podcast. I know you're thinking, Facebook, Scott, please. But no. Beautiful group, wonderful people, a fantastic community. Juicebox Podcast, Type 1 Diabetes on Facebook. Of course, if you have Type 2 or you're touched by diabetes in any way, you're absolutely welcome. It's a private group, so you'll have to answer a couple of questions before you come in. We'll make sure you're not a bot or an evildoer. Then you're on your way. You'll be part of the family. Hey, I'm dropping in to tell you about a small change being made to the Juice Cruise 2026 schedule. This adjustment was made by Celebrity Cruise Lines, not by me. Anyway, we're still going out on the Celebrity Beyond cruise ship, which is awesome. Check out the walkthrough video at juiceboxpodcast.com/juicecruise. The ship is awesome. It's still a 7-night cruise. It still leaves out of Miami on June 21st. Actually, most of this is the same. We leave Miami June 21st, head to Coco Cay in the Bahamas, but then we're going to San Juan, Puerto Rico instead of St. Thomas. After that, Bastiere, I think I'm saying that wrong, St. Kitts and Nevis. This place is gorgeous. Google it. You're probably going to have to go to my link to get the correct spelling because my pronunciation is so bad. But once you get the St. Kitts and you Google it, you're going to look and see a photo that says to you, oh, I want to go there. Come meet other people living with type 1 diabetes, from caregivers to children to adults. Last year, we had 100 people on our cruise. and it was fabulous. You can see pictures again at my link, juiceboxpodcast.com/juicecruise. You can see those pictures from last year there. The link also gives you an opportunity to register for the cruise or to contact Suzanne from Cruise Planners. She takes care of all the logistics. I'm just excited that I might see you there. It's a beautiful event for families, for singles, a wonderful opportunity to meet people, swap stories, make friendships, and learn. My Grand Rounds series was designed by listeners to tell doctors what they need, and it also helps you to understand what to ask for. There's a mental wellness series that addresses the emotional side of diabetes and practical ways to stay balanced. And when we talk about GLP medications, well, we'll break down what they are, how they may help you, and if they fit into your diabetes management plan. What do these three things have in common? They're all available at juiceboxpodcast.com up in the menu. I know it can be hard to find these things in a podcast app, so we've collected them all for you at juiceboxpodcast.com. The Juicebox Podcast is edited by Wrong Way Recording. wrongwayrecording.com. If you'd like your podcast to sound as good as mine, check out Rob at wrongwayrecording.com.